Alright, it's our last morning here. We've got a new guest behind us.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bo. We keep finding ourselves in the same areas, which is cool. We got a couple hours to hunt. Hopefully, we can at least hear one. Guys have had some luck back in here, so we're just basically gonna run this ridge out, listen off, and we got till about 10. Bo's got a couple days, so yeah. Hopefully we can get him a bird, or we're just gonna work out this ridge, and we're gonna have some fun here for our last morning and see if we can't get one more. This is how it's been in the morning, at least for me. It's like, I mean, we got out here probably a little later than we should have with that little hiccup, but I haven't heard anything till like 7:45, it seems like.
More finger trap.
Yeah, that's one that we'd be happy to take. Probably 22 pounds. Probably before the rain. You going west again this year? You got anything good? Oh, heck yeah. That's where Cody and Matt were yesterday.
Okay.
They left a bird at noon that was just ripping right there. I just don't know where he'd probably have to go back to where we parked before and then work that side. Do some up downs. Sound like a hen or like a Jake. Did you hear it? The first time I called, it almost sounded like cack, cack. Yeah, it looks like it is. I don't know how thick it is. This might be one of the last calls of our trip. Was that way? I heard it. Like potentially not crazy far, right? No. Did you hear it, Mark? I heard it. Yeah. It might be the first time. I don't know. This corner, the little ambush spot. Or he's walking right at it.
Now it's about to squirm for a minute.
Yeah, we'll just see if he gobbles again. I just don't know if we don't want to get
in the woods.
Do you think he sounded like he was
to the right? No, I don't really know, to be honest.
I definitely heard it.
This is not how to mobs it. He could be way closer than you think.
Yeah, it's basically a band. Long knowledge. He might just be like if he's like on one of these side hills, which we have like enough cover to see. I just wish he would have a better head. It's gonna be hard to call him across this open field if he pops out there.
I know. When we run across the field, he's bound to come right out.
Yeah. Might even be down like here, dude.
Like somewhere down along this.
Yeah.
So we could either cut ground and try to run the edge of this field over there, or we jump in the woods now. What do you think?
I think there's a better chance he's in the woods, and with this autumn olive wall, there he was.
Yeah.
He's like on our level though. He's up here.
Yeah. Might even.
And that was closer.
That was closer.
Yeah, that was definitely.
I think, I mean, if we sound like we're in here, he might come right down this edge looking.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if we try to get him to pop out through here, or if we can get to. I almost wonder, like, you almost need to be on that lip to shoot down, and I don't know if you're gonna get there. Or you can sit like and hope he comes up, but it's gonna be like you're gonna be in it where we back off a little bit. But like he's moving close. So I don't know if you wanna. We can try to call him right out in this road. And I could walk down the road and keep calling. Yeah. I'll do that. Right there, you think? Right in there, right in there. Just peek around. I think I gotta move. Get right into there like you're out. Alright, it's about 9 o'clock. We haven't heard anything, but we just struck one on our way back to the car. Matt and Bo are sat right up there. I'm about 60 yards behind, and we're kind of in a tough spot. Basically trying to call this bird up into this road. There's a thick autumn olive brush line between us, so I think he'll cut up here. He shouldn't be able to see until he gets into the road, so I just drop back around this bend. They're not making any sounds, and hopefully he'll just pull him right across.
He's going to like where we were out. He's working his way around there. Let's see if we go back and get on that road, maybe see if we can call him up. Meet up with John and maybe run back out that way. I wonder if it's this thick stuff you don't want to go through. Yeah.
There's just a lot of terrain between us.
I know. Where do we go? Like, just get on the other side of this fence up here and see if we can locate him again. And here we can slide right down.
He was hammered.
Yeah. He was not far. He was just over the lip. If we would have stood up, we could have shot him, probably.
I think he's probably trying to find a spot.
Yeah.
To wrap up on this road. I don't want to stand over there and be below him and run. He might run this gun and then go up there. If he gobbles and he's below us, down here, we just right to there. You agree? Yeah. Right to the green patch. Yeah. If he sounds like he's over that lip, then we can just make that move. He's going to the road. Yep. Knew he was going to do that. Over that hill, you can shoot him. He may also cut down, so just find a spot that makes the most sense, but he's not very far. Alright, we just made another move on this bird. Matt and Bo are right to my left. And I'm just kind of sitting back and covering the backside in case he skirts down below us, so. He did gobble one time since we got set up, but, I mean, he's moving. Moving, so. Boom. Coming down that road. Yes! Oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I'm sure that was pretty.
Dude. Congrats, man. Thank you, dude. We just called a gobbler, or you called a gobbler downhill.
Well, I knew when he struck there, like he was, and I was down low there. Once I knew he was on the road, like we had a good chance that he was going to slide down this road. Yeah. And you guys never called, so he's not looking on the road for you. If you guys would have called, he would have popped up right there and went, oh, yeah. No way.
Yeah, and he was hugging that edge hard.
Yeah, he was looking. He stuck his head out. He could have came even closer, but the thing I do is when I do pull, I pull to the right, and that's the way I probably hit him in the neck, but he went down, so. Yeah, buddy. Thank you so much, dude.
Oh, yeah, it was freaking awesome.
I was hoping that our first hunt together would be successful, but this is
hey, maybe this is a good thing.
You literally said, this is the last call I'm going to make in West Virginia. He strikes up.
This is the ones that we've been looking for, just one that actually wanted to die.
Yeah.
Freaking hammer of a beard on him too. Holy
yeah, dude,
smokes.
Beard.
Yeah. Thick.
It's a 2-year-old though.
Rock climber. He's a little bigger than my Jake. 9:54. We said we could hunt till 10.
That works. Oh my gosh, man.
I saw him for a while earlier, and I'm so used to not having a camera guy. I was like, can you see him? Can you please tell me? But actually that made me probably more patient to wait. I probably should have left him keep coming, but he did. I don't know if he was about to gobble. Do you see how he stuck his neck out? He kept coming like that. He's just like,
yeah. Because I was just low enough, and I set up right there. I'm like, man, the only thing I'm worried about is if he just sounded like he was on the road, and then cut side hill. But if he did that, like, I would have shot him. So like he was pretty well. Unless we screwed up big time, he was in trouble. I knew, like, being down that low that he was going to probably commit further because you guys never made a sound here. So he wasn't, like, looking for you right here because there's no sounds coming from there. They're all 50 yards behind you.
I kept getting worried about, like, I'm like, man, he's going to put his head over that hill and that's it. But then I kept going back to, like, I have a caller with me. Yeah. I think that was the ticket to killing him.
For sure. Because you get in a setup like this and you sit right there and you call, and like he knows that bird should be right there, but I was just enough back that he would have had to come right here to see where that sound was coming from. And I kept casting everything back down into that journey. Really, it's taking that extra, and it's hard, especially when you have one that's like moving. I mean, how far are we from where we struck him? I mean, we got to be almost 600 yards from here the first time. So that bird, and it was at 9 o'clock, you killed him at 9:50.
Yep.
So in an hour, he cooked 600 yards.
Yeah.
Which isn't like crazy, but it's pretty for what we've been seeing, like they haven't been moving like that. So yeah, just a little tip, when you're just keeping that in the back of your mind when you have something, and a lot of times it's like a high tense moment and you just want to call. And us not calling on this road is why we killed that bird.
Yeah.
So
totally agree.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. That was awesome.
I'm glad that we linked up again.
Yeah, man.
Not just for a podcast.
I know. Normally you're just doing a podcast.
Yeah.
And now we'll get the hunt together, so it's pretty sweet. But I appreciate the opportunity and letting me tag along today.
Heck yeah. So we're headed back to Northeast. Season kicks off there in a couple days, and we're gonna get out of here, take some pictures, and Bo's still got another tag, a couple days of hunting.
Heck yeah.